Jai Shri Hari to everyone. Shri Shri Sita Ramachandraya Namaha. Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. On behalf of Shri Hari Seva Sanstha, welcome to this Shri Hari Vani talk. Today I'm going to talk about the Diya or lamps. As you all know, during this month of Kartik, we're performing Deep Dan for Lord Vishnu. Whenever we think of a lamp or a diya, four main aspects are associated with. First, the diya itself. Second, the ghee or the oil inside the diya. Third, the cotton bud or, as we say, the batti. And fourth, the light or flame. Light plays a paramount role in our life. It is what guides us, enlightens us, inspires us. It's no surprise that we spend so much time thinking of how to bring more light in our life and our home. Diya is essential in our tradition as it signifies purity, goodness, good luck, even power. The presence of light means the non-existence of darkness and evil forces. According to our Sanatan Vedic Dharma tradition, lighting a lamp twice per day, that is morning and evening, is not a mere ritual, but also a scientific approach, as light not only dispel darkness, but also destroy ignorance. It is believed that evil thoughts and negativity gain power and become active when there is no light. So, diya or light in every corner of the house to weaken those evil forces. There is a deeper significance of the diya. The ghee or the oil in the diya symbolizes the dirt of the human mind, that is, such as greediness, jealousy, hatred, lust, and so on, which human beings tend to nurture. The batti or cotton inside the diya is symbolic to the Atma or the self. The diya represents light when the oil is burnt by the wick. Hence, lighting of diya signifies that one needs to get rid of the selfish and materialistic thoughts. This frees one from all form of sadness, guiding the path to enlightenment and to connect with the Supreme Eternal Being. We believe that after self-realization, one must learn to love and serve others unconditionally, without any expectation of rewards in return. Such selfless service would bring contentment, anand, as we say, happiness in our life. The external materialistic rewards are only illusion. A diya is a perfect example of such unconditional service, as she burns to give light to others. Hence, lighting a diya, one seek from that to adopt this nishkam karma bhav, that is, loving and serving others without expecting anything in return. Instead of trying and expecting to change the world outside, change ourselves inside would be wiser. And the diya is the personification form of that action. As you all know, we have a very famous shlok associated with the diya. Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, which means that we are moving, or the journey from darkness to light. That's why we believe that the Diya is the personification of that journey where we change ourselves inside instead of changing outside. Lamps are made of soil or clay, Diya as we may say it, and the soil and clay Diya, mitti ka bana hua Diya, they are very highly recommended for our puja vidhi. The soil represents endurance as well as humbleness. While we're using clay Diya in our puja, we are seeking these qualities within us. It is also to remind us of our temporary existence. That is why we also refer to the Diya as the human body, which has the soil element. It is said in the scriptures that if no murti or picture of the Lord is available, one may worship a lighting Diya, as the Diya represents the Supreme Lord Himself. Deepa Jyoti Parabrahma, Deepa Jyoti Janardhana, Deepa Haratume Papam, Sandhya Deepa Namostute. Which means, I offer pranam to the Lord, the maintainer of this universe, in the form of a lamp. I adore this light which destroys all the pains resulting from my mistakes and sinful act. That's why when we light a Diya, we seek the blessings. What are the blessings that we seek? Shubham karotu kalyanam, arogyam, dhana sampada, shatru buddhi vinashaya, deepa jyoti namostute. That is, I pray to the Diya that brings prosperity, auspiciousness, good life, abundance of wealth, and destruction of the enemy's intellect. Shatru buddhi vinashaya. What is that Shatru buddhi vinashaya? That is the enemy's element. Intellect. It is the darkness of ignorance. With the arrival of light, darkness disappears. Likewise, light, which is one of the Supreme Person's form of mercy, that destroy the darkness, that is the enemy's intellect. You know very well, no puja is complete without a Diya, as it has various spiritual significance as well. The flame burns moving upward, which signifies spiritual progress or moving upward towards the supreme energy. Since the light signifies knowledge, prosperity, positiveness, tranquility, lighting earthen Diya, that is mitti ke Diya, daily is considered auspicious and also attracts Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune and prosperity. The Diya not only purifies the atmosphere but also enhances our personal connection with the divine. At times, certain puja vidhi recommend specific number of Diya that has to be lighted. Hence, the number of Diya being lighted during a puja give an indication what puja is going on. According to Vastu Shastra, in the puja room, the Diya should always be in front of the murti or the pictures of the Lord. Lamps should always be placed on an asan, that is a seat. For the asan, you may use a plate or simply a palm leaf with some akshat on it. If the plate is used as an asan, remember the plate has to be cleaned regularly. And if it is a palm leaf, then it has to be changed daily. Lighting a Diya in each direction has a particular meaning. Lighting a Diya in the north direction brings 8 kinds of wealth, which ensures success and progress in life. Education and all obstacles to marriage and anxieties in life are also eliminated. Lighting a Diya in the east direction blesses us with good health, peace of mind, warding off all kind of negativity. And then lighting a lamp in the west direction frees you from all debts and bring about victory over all kinds of negativity. However, some people also believe that lamp facing the west is avoided as it leads to enmities. But this can also be considered. It is also best to abstain lighting a diya in the south direction to avoid inauspicious turn of events. As generally diya that are lighted in the south direction are done during death ceremonies. At times some people think we may light a bulb instead of a diya, as even that removes darkness. But for this we have to remember that while lighting a diya along with giving light, the diya has also the spiritual significance, as I just mentioned. Each aspect of the diya is associated with both our worldly and spiritual life. That is why nothing can replace the diya. Lighting a diya allows us some time to spend with the divine. I even term that lighting a diya is to have a silent conversation with the Supreme Person. And the diya becomes a witness of our conversation. Diya is also very helpful in removing diseases from the house. The smoke of its flame is very beneficial to the house. We have also the batti aspect, that is what we are using to light up the diya. And also we have the ghee and the oil, whatever is used, that we put inside the diya to light up. Even these aspect has some specific meaning, but I shall speak about this next week. What is the meaning of the batti and what are the various things that we use to light a diya, may it be ghee, oil or whatever. So their significance, I shall talk about this next week. But to the end of this for today, I would request you all that please during this month of Kartik, along with the family, each and every one, please keep performing Deep Dan for Lord Vishnu, as this is highly recommended for this month of Kartik. And when you are performing Deep Dan, remember all the significance of the diya as I just mentioned. I hope these will be beneficial to you all and you will use these for your spiritual progress. Thank you very much for listening. Next week we shall talk about the various aspects or the additional aspects of the diya. Thank you very much. Jai Shri Hari.